Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys see me? Let me know. I still have PTSD from like the last few times where I I messed up, so I'm just checking. When is Sam gonna put you on dual night? And yes, Isu sounds good, looks good. Awesome, guys. All right, so first of all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. And today I'm gonna unveil to you guys the project that I've been working on for the past like few months. I'm gonna show you guys some early prototypes. My hat is messed up. No, this one. All right, bear with me. It was $2. So today I'm gonna show you guys the project that I've been working on for the past 4 or 5 months actually now, since March, and I'm super proud to unveil it to you guys. All right. Now, obviously, you guys know that I've been doing binders, and today I'm gonna show you guys. Boom. All right. So this right here is the first binder in the what I'm gonna call the Gardner collection. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the logo for the Gardner brand. It's a subsidiary of Strictly Sealed, and dude, I'm so proud to show you guys. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to show you guys some differences between this binder and any other binders. All right, this one, as you can see, it is square spine. There's no other binder on the market like this, and I thought that this is important for me because when I do square, it makes the collection just look a little bit classier because it looks like an actual book, right? Like when you take a look at this, it looks like a book on the shelf, right? So you open up this bad boy and you're gonna get to the contents inside, and boom. Okay, so the first difference here that you can see is the inside is textured material. Again, no other company does this other than maybe Dex, but theirs is like suede. It's not really suede. I'll show you guys later because it was an earlier prototype. This is the exact same material as the outside, so it's double layered. And I mean, look at this, dude. This is majestic. And, okay, I'm gonna toot my own horn because I worked way too hard on this, but you can see it's like super, super, super nice. The pages are clear white, and one key important thing was, number one, I had to increase the number of pages. All right, I don't think 10 pages is enough. In this one, we did 12. All right, and the reason I did 12 is because what's it called? You can fit pretty much 3 Yu-Gi-Oh sets in there. If you did non-12, you can fit like the later sets, but you can't fit the early ones. So if you did like 360, you couldn't do things like LOB, MRD, and MRL. All right. Another key feature was because it's 12 pages, I don't want the pages to bend. All right. And this was really important to me. Now I solved it, but at the same, there is a little bend. Okay. But it's a lot better than regular. So if we take a look at this, this is for 12 pages fully done. Okay. Like every single page is full. The way I did this was, if we go into the middle, you can see here that the spine is a lot longer. Okay. This was the key difference between, because if you guys have seen like 12-page binders, if you fill them up, what happens is like the pages start to look like this. All right. Like this is what they were looking at like when we first did them. All right. I extended the pages as much as I can without it looking like obnoxious, right? Like if this was any longer, I mean, it would kind of ruin the whole aesthetic, right? So I did my best, and I tried to extend them as much as possible so that the pages lay as flat as possible. There is still a bend, just to be transparent with you guys, but it's a lot better than It's a lot better than what it was before. And I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. Like, I mean, I don't feel as uncomfortable as I did when I was using like the Card Guardian or any of those other ones that have, like, I mean, even when you use, let me show you guys an example, all right? So, this is my wife's binder, all right? This one's full, okay? You can see the difference here. Check this out. Look at this. Okay, there's like way more bend than when you bend this, when you open this one fully. Okay, again, it's not perfect, but it's the best I can. I can what's it called? The best I can do without making this, you know, like be like here. Okay, all right, it's the best I can do. So yeah, so we extended that, and then. There's basically, you guys know how I feel about like branding. I don't like too much branding. On this one, the only branding that there is the shield right here. Nothing on the back, nothing on the front, extremely clean. This material is PVC. So what's really cool about this is it looks like cloth, but it's not. All right, it looks like cloth, but it's not. So, and then again, there's this branding right here, which is my company logo. The final ones will probably have Strictly Sealed written as well beside them. But for the most part, what's it called? This is this is the layout that I have chosen for my binders. I think that it's the perfect amount of aesthetic while at the same time functionality. And it's a thing that I've kind of been wanting to do my whole life, because ever since I started collecting, I have not been satisfied with the binders. So this is the first variant. This is what's called the Kisara Blue. All right, so that's that. Now let me show you guys the second variant. This is the Inferno Red. All right, and as you can see, same layout, same PVC pattern. Let me just zoom in real quick so that you guys can see. See, this feels like jean, but it's actually PVC. This is the black page binder. So if you're interested in black pages, this is the one to go for. You're gonna see that it's obviously it's based off of Red Eyes Black Dragon Inferno Fire Blast. But yeah, this one is red with black pages on the inside. And check this out. Again, it's laid down as much as possible. I know I love the black red, the black red dynamic as well, so I totally get it. And same thing here, simple logo. Really clean. All right, like that's the whole thing. You guys see, like with my channel, with everything that I do, I always try to make it as clean as possible. And I needed these binders to represent what my collection is, and that's basically what's it called? That's basically what I am going for. All right. So yeah, as you can see, this is like my main collection, right? Like this is what I have been this is exactly what I've been wanting to display my own collection with. Every single card in here, by the way, is packed fresh, just to flex on you guys a little bit. But yeah, this is the Inferno Red. Now the next one is my personal favorite. And this one is the one that I kind of, I believe that this one is going to be the best seller, but who knows? This one is what I call Alchemical Red. And this is the best of everything I have. So we have, again, the black pages, black cover on the outside. And then we have this beautiful red texture that has a tint of black washed in it. What's it called? I mean, look at this. This is, woo. This is my dream binder, honestly. I always wanted black outside, red inside, and white pages. I did have an older model. I'll show you it. So we have so this was what's it called, the original material that we went with, which is felt. It looks like Dex binders. This is what Dex binders are made of, except that the red pattern is a lot darker. It's a lot richer. This is what I wanted in the beginning. It's royal red, until I kind of wasn't too happy with it because I felt like I was copying Dex. I wanted something better. And dude, I'm telling you guys, when you see this in person, you're gonna be like, holy smokes, this is disgusting. All right, especially when you put in like fantasy sleeves, because the fantasy sleeves have very similar darker patterns. You know what I mean? So it's like craziness. I'm telling you guys, when you see this in person, you're gonna be like, this is incredible. And then again, you have the simple logo, alchemy for black, red, and white. I don't know if you guys are even aware of what that means, but this is the alchemical black. This is my go-to design, in my opinion. I absolutely love this, and it is the perfected. It's the perfect look. It basically brings the black, the white pages, as well as the red interior on the inside. So very, very happy with this one, man. It's so nice. So that's the alchemical black. And then for the super gothic kind, we have this limited edition release. This is carbon black. This is a carbon fiber exterior look. And then the inside is black leather with black pages. This one is going to be limited to 200 copies. And yeah, I mean, I already, by the way, I already put the PO for a lot of my patrons, and the, what's it called? So a lot of these have gone off the market, but there is, I still saved some stock. So this is the carbon black, and this, I'm telling you guys, this is nasty. Like, this is disgusting. Like, and with the gold here. This is so nice. Limited edition, 200 copies. And yeah, you can see the leather on the inside, just super clean. Check this out, man. Gorgeous. All right. So now that the nice part is over, it's time to talk about the price. I tried to bring down the price as much as possible while keeping the quality, okay? So these are gonna be, let me check my website real quick, just to make sure I don't misquote. All right, so the regular ones are gonna be, oh my god. Okay, so the regular ones are gonna be $59.99, all right? And then the carbon fiber one is gonna be $69.99. All right, that was the cheapest I could get them. The price is actually pretty solid compared to what you're getting. The problem is the shipping, okay? The shipping is crazy, all right? The shipping starts at $20. If you order, what I want to do eventually is be able to kind of, if you guys have a bunch of friends that you guys want to order together, like local stuff, I'll ship everything to you guys, because I'm not trying to charge you guys money and give it to, you know, big corporation. You know what I mean? So, what's it called? This is the best I could do, man, to be honest with you. It's around, it starts at $20. If you get two of them, 2 or 3 of them hits you at $50 shipping, but it caps all the way up to like, if you grab all 4, it's still going to be around $50. Yeah, I think the price is quite fair. Like, to be honest with you, I mean, if you look at most competitors, when they're selling theirs, which is basically just a basic binder with just a print on top of it, I mean, they're charging the same price as me. So I think the price is quite fair, quite competitive. I try to bring it down as much as possible while, you know, I still need a little bit of margin in order to create more. And yeah, I think that this one and like I don't know which one's gonna sell. Honestly, like my patrons bought 4 of each of them already, so most of them bought 4. So I don't really have data on which one's the most popular, but I know that this one I will not be reproducing. This is a one-time deal with the all black. So yeah, the all black is gonna be a one-time, and after that it's pretty much done. Other than that, what's it called? The others, I mean, once this batch runs out, you're going to have to wait until next year, because next year is when I can restart making these again. It's a pre-order, and this is why I opened it only to my patrons, because the pre-order is going to, or my YouTube members, the pre-order is going to be, it's going to be around 2 to 3 months, because they're on the ships right now coming to me. I just wanted to unveil them to you guys so that if you have, if you're in the market for one of these and you want to, you know, save some money, you can do that for on the release. Or if you want to pre-order, the reason I didn't open pre-order for everybody is because I don't want people messaging me, hey, when is it ready? When is it ready? You know, that's the main issue, because I can't control anything anymore. I've made sure to pay off everything. So like, yeah, like I paid for every single thing. Now I'm just waiting basically on the ships. And yeah, I don't want to I don't want to basically just get asked all the time, hey, like, when is it going to be ready? When is it going to be ready? So this is the main collection. If these do well, what I will do is basically make more colorways, but I wanted to start with blue eyes, red eyes, and the 2 basic binders that I've always wanted, which is the all black and the black, red, and white. So yeah, again, if you are interested in purchasing these and pre-ordering, okay, pre-ordering means what you're doing is you're giving me the money, basically helping me fund the project, and you're okay waiting 2 to 3 months for it to arrive. If you're willing to do that and you are okay with the wait time, drop me a message in my email and I will reserve them for you. I think that there's like a bunch of these are gone. I didn't make too many, by the way, because I didn't have the money to be able to fund, like, you have to imagine like how much each of these costs, right? And then yeah, so this is this is the best I can do for now. If these sell really well, I'll put a lot more money in the future project. See, I know I have good taste, but I'm not sure if the market shares the same taste with me. And I wanted to test trial this before I put them out and, like, you know, put a lot of money into the production. And, you know, if these do well, hopefully we'll start more projects. I do want to make like a Karibo, a Dark Magician girl. I want to make different binders for all the characters, as well as some more like classy colorways, like I said, with the black, red, and the white. All right. So yeah, that's the unveiling of the project that I've been working on the past half a year, pretty much. Let me show you some like older prototypes. So like this was one design that we did where it's like basically I tried to make these pages shorter, okay, compared to the ones on the outside, so that when they close, you know, they close. But that didn't really solve the issue. The only thing that could do it was making this longer, okay? And again, every single one of these has the longer spine. So every single one of them, you'll be able to close without too much bend. There is gonna be still a bend, but it's not like crazy The more you fill it up, actually, the better it is, because then the more the pages are able to stand up. But yeah, like this one is 100% full pretty much. And you can see, so that the pages don't fly out, it's a lot better than, I'm not pulling at all, by the way, I'm just holding the pages. You can see it's a lot better than the ones on the market today, which are, you know, like, take a look at that. See what I'm saying? So yeah. Black, I mean red, red, black. We have blue, blue and white. And then we have black, red with like this black like tint running through the reds. And then you have white pages. And then we have the all black carbon. This is, again, the limited edition variant. This is not going to be re-released in all black. If I ever do re-release this, it might be with like white pages, but the all black is limited 200 copies, and I say I'm not making any more of this one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is the first time anybody's ever done square back straight spine. And honestly, that's exactly what I wanted in my binders. I don't like this, okay? I really don't like this. It just makes it look so childish, in my opinion. When you have that straight back, it's straight class. It looks like a book, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna put these on the shelf right now. Check this. Hold on, let me show you guys. Like this is the shelf right here. Check this out. Boom. Like it looks like a, oh shit, I gotta close this. Closed. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just classy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is so sick. I'm telling you guys, I have taste, man. I have taste. So yeah, that's what they're gonna look like on the shelf. And they look like actual books, man. They look like actual books. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention, okay, like let me show you guys something that was very important to me, okay? The cardboard that we used for these is like rock solid, all right? So a big issue that I had with my other binders is they bend and flex very easily, okay? This is a big problem that I want to solve. Dude, I put the thickest cardboard in here possible, okay? Like this thing is a tank. So I went all out. And that's why the shipping is expensive, by the way. This thing is heavy as hell. It's like 40 ounces, 2 pounds. So it's quite expensive. Yeah, I cut down the cost in the packaging. So, because I know most people are gonna throw out the boxes. So it's like, yeah, I'd rather save you guys like $5-10 because even if I ship this in a box, it's gonna be even more weight. It's gonna go up It's gonna go up like more in price. Did you solve the page scuffing? No, I never really had a problem with that. I always just cleaned it off, so it's not really something that bothered me. So I never really touched that. Let me see what you guys are saying. But yeah, if you guys want to pick up some of these, drop me an email that you're okay with the wait time, and I'll let you, what's it called? I'll share the link with you so that you can grab yours and secure it if you guys want. yeah, so I'm gonna, this first batch, the next one that I'm going to be able to make is maybe like March next year. So once these are gone until like March, April next year. Yeah, let's see what you guys are saying before we end this off. Do you plan on making a 4-pocket binder in the future? It depends on how well these do. Everything depends on how well this does. Like, cause I sunk a lot of money into this, to be honest with you, and it's been held up for 6 months. So if these sell out, then what I'll do is I'll start making 12-pocket and 4-pocket as well. Yeah, so if you want to see the binders, again, this is the limited edition carbon fiber. It's the all black leather interior and then black pages with extended spines right here so that the pages don't fold as much as they used to before. Minimal branding, you know, it's very clean, thick ass cardboard for the exterior. Like, this thing does not bend. And yeah, and then if you want to just see the other ones, you can just scroll back and check them out. So again, the regular binders are gonna be $59.99, and then the carbon one is gonna be $69.99. Just before you end, I want to say thanks for putting me onto Archaics, and also when are you gonna do another live like last week's one? I don't know. I'm done with chill right now. Honestly, I don't have anything to do, so. If you guys end up staying, oh, if you guys want to talk about, oh shit, maybe I should do that actually. Let's do the dimensions real quick because I didn't even figure that out. Give me one sec. So all of them are the same size. They're 11 by 13 and 3/4 by 2 inches. And yeah, you can email me now. It's strictlysealedinc@gmail.com. Thank you very much, Challenger. I really appreciate it, man. Well, I'm telling you guys, okay? This is just me. I'm telling you guys, grab one of these. Like, the Alchemical is going to blow you away. When you see this, you're going to be like, this is a smoke show, okay? It's so hot. It's beautiful, man. Yeah, so like the only difference that you're going to see here is just the back here. It's going to just say Gardner by Strictly Sealed. All right, that's the only, and the branding is very minimal. So I just made the Gardner logo here, and then just the Strictly Sealed logo here. Nothing on the front. So like, I'm telling you guys, I don't like when company tramp stamp their stuff, and I'm trying to make like a really nice quality product. And I really feel like actually this looks really nice. Like, it's not ugly or anything. So. You ordered that one? Yeah. This one, in my opinion, I think that this is gonna be the best seller because it has a little bit of everything. Like, if you're a set collector, I recommend like the red eyes and the dark and the blue eyes ones, because those are gonna be like, I'm gonna expand on those with the Karibo and the Dark Magician. But if you're just like, if you have just one binder that you put your stuff in, I recommend this one or the Carbon Black. So yeah. Some binders are super tall and they don't fit my 13-inch. Yeah, this is not gonna fit, bro. I'm sorry. And no, this does fit Pokemon cards as well. So I made sure to, like, the pocket size is like, I'm telling you, is perfect. Let me show you. So so this is actually, I don't want to put this one. Check this out. This is first edition Raichu. Look at that. It's so snug. Like, no wasted real estate. It doesn't move. Like, it's perfect. I mean, even these are completely original sizing. Like, this is well, I don't know what the original ones are, but I know for these ones but I know for these ones, like I told them I need them exactly this size. What's the price on these? So again, these are $59.99, $69.99. And if I'm able to like sell a lot more, I'll be able to order a lot more and like bring the price down. But for the quantity that I ordered, I could only bring it down to, you know, $60. The problem is shipping, to be honest. The carbon black is sexy. Can't wait to get my. Hey, I appreciate it, my man. That's a patron right there. How many cards do they hold? 432 cards. So I made it exactly so that they fit basically the first 11 sets, and then they give you around like 6-7 pages extra on top. I put my like promo cards, like the BPT cards, the CT cards that fit in that Duel Monsters era. I put all of those in the collection. I bought the Alchemical Black for 85. You bought it for Canadian price. That's why. It's just converted to Canadian dollars. It's 69 USD. And it just converts to 85. Hey, thank you so much, Noah. I appreciate you being a patron and supporting the project, man. Like, I put in a lot of work into these, honestly. Like, I had to make sure that they were perfect. And yeah. I don't think you can fit penny sleeves. I didn't consider penny sleeves. The biggest I did was basically Yu-Gi-Oh! The Pokemon size. But I can check. But I don't think you can fit them because I try to make them really snug, to be honest. Let me check. Sorry. I mean, they fit. But so this is penny sleeves. They fit, but I don't really I don't use penny sleeves in my binders. So yeah. These are my old prototypes. What I'll probably do is probably just give some away to patrons. But yeah. So I don't know, yeah. So if you're a patron, look out for these. I'll probably give some of these away to you guys. You just have to cover the shipping. I paid up the ass for prototypes, bro. Prototypes cost so much money. When are they available to order / receive them? So they're on the ship right now. They approximate 2 to 3 months. And then after that, they'll go out like literally same day as they arrive. And yeah, in terms of pre-orders, if you are okay with that wait time and you want to secure yours, you can email me strictlysealedinc@gmail.com. And I will share with you the link to pre-order as long as you're okay with the wait. Like, I do not want to be pestered about when are they gonna come in because I have no control over it. Like, literally none. Like, you can't even like call the ship and make it come faster. All right, as long as you're okay with the wait time and you want to secure yours, then go ahead and email me. Otherwise, please wait and see whatever's left over during the arrival time. So once they arrive, if there's any left, I'll share the link publicly and you guys can order then. Will this be available in Canada, Amazon? Probably not because I don't have enough quantity. But if these sell out, what I'll do is on the next run, I will I'll issue a lot more and make them what's it called? And make them. I'll try to go with Amazon Canada, but the problem is like my margin on these is not crazy. So it's like, how much room can I actually spare to give Amazon? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't really have that much room to be able to give. So, yeah. No, so it will not be available on Amazon. It will only be available on the Strictly Sealed website upon arrival. Once they arrive, if you want to pre-order and secure yours, you email me strictlysealedinc@gmail.com. Strictly Sealed Inc. INC. I'll type it right now actually while we're here. Oops. Do the binders come with the ghost shares? No, they don't. Sorry, fam. I'm telling you guys are gonna be blown away. Like, you're gonna be blown away by how nice these things are. And let's just say for the next runs, I'm testing with some other material as well for the pages. Like for the next colorways, like the brown, the purple that I'm gonna be doing. I'm trying to see if I can do some other material for other than nylon for the pages. It's just very difficult because these don't stick. So like I've had I tried like a bunch of different types of things, thingy. What do I want to call it? Freaking like types of leathers for the pages, but the pages, they don't stick. Like they peel off very easily, and I don't want to do something that jeopardizes quality. Will you ever do bright colors for the outside, like baby blue or bright orange, or like the Card Guardian, like suede look on the outside? I showed you guys. I showed these two. These are the colored ones. So like I said, this is the Blue Eyes White Dragon, Kisara Blue, and then the Red Eyes Black Dragon, Inferno Red. So these are the two colorways right now. And will I, in terms of the suede look on the outside, no. So this is gonna be the outside for pretty much every single binder that I do. The reason is because the other Card Guardian one, it got dirtied very easily. Like I have a couple of them, and I had to go with something PVC. Like I can show you guys, actually I had a couple of binders that I initially ran. So like this one, check this. This is an original prototype actually. And you can see the material is that same Card Guardian material. This one gets so dirty, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, this is like an original prototype. But it just gets super bad. So I needed something that has longevity. And I ended up going with this. No other binder has this texture, by the way. This is completely like new. This is jean, but it's made out of plastic, so it never gets dirty. Even if it does, you can clean this off without actually staining the thing. Yeah, like I tried to do like maximum amount of quality possible. Do the pages scuff over time? The whole scuffing thing, I mean, I never really had the issue of scuffing. However, I did have like the fogginess, and this is something that is available, like that happens on like everything. That's just because of the plastic. And I found that you can just clean these. Like these had scuffing before, like they had that fogginess, and you can just clean that with, I don't know why people have a problem with that. Like I don't know, but these do get them probably because they're the same material on the outside. There's no way to get rid of that. It's just the way that the plastic works. It picks up fog, and like it does pick up scratches. I mean, there's no denying that. But I mean, what do you want to do? There's no way around it unless you want something other for the material. But there's no way to solve that. I tried to solve all the solvable problems. Okay. This is very solvable, right? Like this fits exactly, like this is full, all right? Check this out. No bending, there's no stretching here. The spine fits perfect to the amount of pages once it's full. So yeah. Do you guys have any other questions before we... I mean, we can chill if you guys are down. If you guys want to just ask me stuff. One sec. Invent a new plastic, bro. Yeah, dude, I'm so happy with these. You guys have no idea, man. Like like, dude, I'm not even happy like that I made these. Like, I'm just happy that there's something for my binders now, for my cards. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's what I'm happy about. Like, this is another prototype. So this one is basically the same thing. It just doesn't have a red zipper. I think the red zipper is very important. So yeah. But this is the basically MFC all the way up to AST. I think this is like the rest of them. And the white pages, the thing that I like about the white pages is that these look matted. And I actually figured out, because like for the longest time I had a question. I was like, why does nobody make white pages? The reason is because it's expensive AF, all right? It's expensive AF. The reason it's expensive is because nobody makes them. You have to custom order white pages, and it's like literally like 20% on top. Imagine that. That's how expensive it is. That's why people don't do white pages for the most part, unless it's like a very limited run. It's basically to maximize margins. But for me, the reason I like the white pages is because the pages look like a matte. Like, it literally looks like a poster. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you matte something with the white frame, that's what I like. And these actually look really good, and that was really important to me in white sleeves. So like, if you actually try to put these in white sleeves, let me show you guys actually. I don't know if I have though. What?
Am I okay to do kitchen stuff a little?
Yeah.
Let me know if you need stuff.
Did you grab white sleeves from my room though?
Yep. Where are they?
I have no idea. You gotta look somewhere. I'll show you guys. Like, with white sleeves, these look nice, and they look so nasty. With red, it's like the best look. Like, there's no denying that. But yeah, I think adding a little more value to the binders with perks would be nice. Like, 1 to 50 binders has a 10-minute Zoom with you or something. If you order 50 binders, bro, I'll call you for like an hour. We can chat. You can ask me whatever you want.
I think you meant the first 50 buyers.
Oh, like the 1 to 50 binders? Oh, I see. I mean, you guys... Wait, did I do the thing, the live?
I don't know. Which one?
Well, on Patreon, you guys get to talk to me anyway. Like, we have a 1 hour live just for patrons, and like, literally barely anybody on Patreon attends. Most of them, they just watch later. So, but yeah, check this out. All right. Look at this. You guys know how like Yu-Gi-Oh cards look really good in white sleeves? Well, they look even better in white sleeves on white pages. Look at that. Ooh, so nice. It literally looks like it's matted onto the thing. Or a purchase of them gets you a discount on your Patreon. Wait, Brandon, are you not on my Patreon? Because on Patreon I gave you guys a discount on the binders, so like it was the other way around. And honestly, I don't want to make it. This is one thing that's very important. That was very important to me when I was deciding on these. I do want to eventually make it a brand where it, like, I sell accessories for TCGs, but for collectors. Like I don't think you'll ever see me sell deck boxes. Okay, you'll never see me sell those. But I do have plans of making this kind of a future endeavor of mine where I do kind of expand and I make more products. What's the matter with it? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what to say, but I don't remember. But yeah, sorry, I read the comments and I completely forgot my thought. Oh yeah, I didn't want to make it kind of like you're buying merch. You understand? Like I wanted to make something that is actually really sick. Yes, it's waterproof. Yeah. Well, not through the zip. No, not this. This is not zip. This is cloth. But this part, if you drop water on this, like it cleans right off. Oh, that's why. Yeah, Brandon. On Patreon, I gave a discount on all the binders, so like they all got discounted binders because they're patrons. Just joined. What kind of binders are these? Strictly sealed binders, bro. Where can I order these? Again, if you want to order these and you are okay with pre-orders, all right? If you want to pre-order, okay, for 2 to 3 months in advance without messaging me after, and you will get your tracking once they're ready. You guys will get yours first, actually, before the people who order during the time. You can email me at strictlysealedinc@gmail.com, and I will share with you the link to purchase. Yeah, cuz you gotta stop that. It's picking it up.
Sorry.
Oh wow, you guys been messaging. I just checked my email. Yo, thank you so much, guys. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I think I said enough. You guys want to chill while I send out emails? I can do that. Let's do it. All right. Let me. Okay, so first of all, let's do this. This way. Bring this down. And you guys can ask me questions while I reply to emails and stuff. A lot of you guys emailed me, and I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for liking them. I was really worried that people wouldn't like them, so I didn't order too much. But also hit that like, yeah. It goes a long way in supporting me, man. Like that, the stuff that the lives that you guys end up liking, like they actually do so much better. All right, let's do it like this for now. Not yet, no. Boom. For once, the made by collectors for collectors means something. Hey, my man, I really appreciate this. If these go well, you should do a TLM color matching binder. Hard to find a binder to match that set. If I do 4 pocket, the problem with them is that not a lot of people order. Okay, like if you, for example, look at Ultimate Guard or Dex, they had multiple colors, but most people, they just ordered the plain black. So, yeah. Hey man, I really like how you handle everything. You really are good at being perfectionist. Yeah, I spend a lot of time perfecting my craft, man. I will put these in the background. Oh, this was another earlier prototype. This is all white. This is another PVC material. And it's actually quite nice, but I think people would like the, see, this is like my promo binder. And this is the original felt material. This is what Dex uses. I liked them initially, but after I got mine, I was like, nah, I like these. I like mine more. Oops. A while back, you had a complete common set for MRL on your website. Will you have any more sets in the future? I find it easier than buying separate. Yeah. I don't remember. I think I sold out of those. I don't know if I'll get any more again, to be honest with you. It's hard to find a collection of somebody opening random stuff. But I do have near complete J Corona. So if you're interested in a near complete set, I can help you with that. Will there be a waifu edition in the future with some Dark Magician Girl? So the problem with Dark Magician Girl is her colorways. They're not that good outside of Dark Magician Girl. You know what I mean? So like if we're talking like, sorry, let's do this. So if we're talking things like black, blue, and yellow, it's not that nice, bro. Like it just is. It doesn't look as clean. Yo, Kels, could you do me one more favor? Could you grab that stand right there? Yeah. Sorry about that. Of what? The Dark Magician Girl? No, I don't even want to make blue and yellow. It will look like this. Let me show you, actually. I have a perfect example. It'll look like Pokemon cards. Yo, actually, that might work. If I do a dark color, people would buy. Because it looks like Pokemon cards. But I'm not sure. Oops. If I can sell pieces, I don't mind making it. The problem is, like, I just don't think people will buy. That's the main issue. And I don't want to be stuck with, 200 binders, blue and yellow binders. You know what I mean? That's the main issue that I have. Sorry, guys. I'm still working on my setup. It's a little bit ghetto, but yeah. Wait. I need a riser.
You want the book?
Yeah, give me the book, yeah. Or those boxes.
This book?
Sure. Sorry. Ghetto setup still in the works.
Is that good? Sheesh.
No,
Okay.
I need no, this is good height. I just need, give me the keyboard.
This?
Yeah, the keyboard box.
I can give you like 2 more books, you know.
Nope, this is good. Boom. There you go. Nailed it. All right. All right. Do you have any recommendations for a nice case to store cards that are in one-touch cases? No. One-touch cases are so heavy. I thought about making a binder for those, but it's so damn heavy that what's it called? Like your binder's gonna have like 20 cards and it's gonna weigh more than like a 60 card binder. Trying to buy a binder right now, says I can't because it doesn't ship to my address in London. Yeah, well, that's because I haven't actually enabled it. If you are, okay, shipping for London is stupid expensive, okay? If you want, you can message me and I will get you in touch with another dude in London. He's actually a patron. What you can do is you guys can order together and I'll ship them out and you guys can like basically when they arrive, give them to each other. It'll save you a bunch of money. If you don't care, you have the budget. If you have the budget, then what's it called? We can then yeah, I'll arrange it. But shipping is like $50, man. Like $50 for like one binder. It's as much as the freaking binder. But yeah, I know that 4 binders though is $100. So if you're interested in picking up 4 binders, $100 might be worth it because you're paying 25 shipping. But if you're picking up just one, it might not be worth it. I'm trying to buy a binder. Oh yeah, so that it could be black and white, almost like a sketch of her, so the colors don't make it weird for the Dark Magician Girl. Oh, by the way, here, this is what a Dark Magician Girl binder would look like. It would be like blue cover and then a yellow and then yellow for the zipper. I'm not sure. And the problem is like, what am I going to do for the pages, right? Because the pages are the most important part. See, the thing that's important about the Blue Eyes one is that the pages can be white, right? I'm not down to do like pink pages or any of that. That's not. I like the Yu-Gi-Oh brand, but I'm not down to like jeopardize the integrity of how the binder looks. Yo, stop, Kels. It's actually picking up everything.
Sorry.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not down to jeopardize it just to make a pink page binder. Import charges are crazy from USA to UK. Well, I would do low value for you guys. That's fine. I would do. I mean, it's not really gonna be that much, right? Like $20. It's not gonna be that problem. Could you give me any tips on how to start making proper content without giving away much of your secrets? I don't have secrets, man. Like I I go on YouTube, I check how to do a certain edit, or if I see something, like the thing is that when I watch people's content, I'm not one of those people who just kind of like sits there and just like, you know, with my open mouth, with an open mouth. And I actually look and I see what is this guy doing in his videos that makes me want to watch it. All right. And while I'm consuming his content at the same time in my mind, I'm like kind of like analyzing and I'm adding, like, for example, like, you know, when I did like this thing where I did like the square thing, I was like, bro, I'm not down to put like my whole face in the freaking picture, right? So I found a way to crop it into a circle, right? It's a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Now, obviously in the black part, you're going to see like the top down view, but obviously it looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing here as a circle than it does if I did that. So that's kind of things that I do in order to make the stuff look better. Just message you on Patreon. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to everybody after after we end this stream. But Yeah. Japanese size is actually Yu-Gi-Oh size. Japanese size is Yu-Gi-Oh size. It's just you are correct that they fit standard size, but but what's it called? Like the ones that I made with mine are basically like, because look, I can't just sell to Yu-Gi-Oh guys. All right, like I'm not gonna be able to make. I'm not gonna be able to sell enough. So I have to be able to cater to the Pokemon guys as well. But what I did was I made it like as tight as possible so that, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards fit nice and then the Pokemon cards fit nice. What do you think about fig pin collecting? What's that? What's fig pin? Pokemon community is huge where it makes sense to work with them as well. Exactly, yeah. Like I can't kind of like ignore that. I don't collect much Pokemon, but I really can't ignore that market because those guys they pay way more than Yu-Gi-Oh guys, man. Like those like if you follow my website, I posted almost like what 200 cards, 200 Pokemon cards. Yu-Gi-Oh guys would never buy that kind of. It would never work in that kind of market. By the way, if you guys are interested in Pokemon cards, check out strictlysealed.com/PSA slabs, or just go on the main menu on the left. You'll see like 100 of Pokemon stuff that I listed. I've been getting into watches recently, man. I've been like deep diving into them. It's so sick. Such a cool hobby. You guys want to see the watch that I'm eyeing right now? Show you. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh. So sexy. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing, man. It's gorgeous. This is beautiful, man. Tell me this is not one of the sexiest things you've ever seen. So sick. No, it's not. I think this goes for like 8 grand or something like that. I mean, it is a lot of money, obviously, but it's a lot of money, but it's not like stupid money. You know what I mean? Yeah, Grand Seikos are the most accurate because they actually so the movement that they have is called a high beat. Okay, if you guys want to fall in love with watches, okay, I will recommend a video to you guys that talks about watch movements, because the thing about watches is that in the beginning you like, because I'll tell you guys my when I first went into them I was like, bro, who the hell cares it's literally just a watch. It tells you the time, right? But you have to kind of like step out of your like a simpleton mindset that I had and just really think about, this is a machine, okay? This is literally a machine that somebody crafted that is literally the size of like your fingers close together, okay? This is literally how big this machine is, all right? And then when you look at, I'm gonna share with you guys the video. It basically talks about the innovation of Grand Seiko and what. Oh shit! Yikes! That's very appealing. It talks about the innovation of Grand Seiko and what they did with the high beat 3600, 36,000, as well as something that they call spring drive. Okay, sorry, brain farted for a second. So So yeah, if you guys want to learn more about these, it's actually such a fascinating thing. Like the way that, oh my god, like look at this. This is one of the first dials that I was like, because for me, I actually like the complexity of certain dials. Like I'll show you guys one that I'm also eyeing right now. Um, it is called Orient Star. Okay, I posted this on my IG. Okay, I'm eyeing this one right now because for me, look, I like the complexity of the dial. I don't like too much going on, but for example, if you have a nice like open heart right here, an open heart is basically where you can see the inside, and this moves like literally while it's in your hand. You look at it, and this is like ticking like a heartbeat. That's why they call it open heart. And like I like this. I don't actually mind something like this. I don't like too crazy, but I think that something like this is really nice. But that Grand Seiko, this is the first time where I was like, this is so sick. Like, this is just sick. So, oh my goodness. I love this dial, man. And I also realized that my kind of flavor is I don't like when it has numbers. Okay, so like this is the max that I'm willing to tolerate, where it's like 2 numbers. But if it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't like it. It really turns me off. Grand Seiko is an amazing brand. The movement is super smooth, mesmerizing. Yeah, once you get a spring drive, it's like game over. Like this one, you can kind of see like that as it moves, it like because it's just an automatic, a regular automatic. So it's like what's it called? It just like it doesn't tick, but it almost ticks, right? The spring drive, it's like it's butter, bro. It's like just go look up a close-up video of Grand Seiko spring drive. You're gonna be like, how it's so smooth, dude. And just go look up something by Teddy something. I forgot his name. Grand Seiko movement. Okay, Grand Seiko spring drive movement, where he explains basically how it works. To imagine a human mind was able to create an engineering specimen like that. Like it's just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. Love your work, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm sure you guys don't really care about watches too much, but yeah, I kind of have been I've been going down a massive rabbit hole of watches, man. Like I'm really starting to appreciate what the art about it is. So I'll probably start a collection as well, and maybe make like strictly orology or strictly time. But with these lower name brands like Orient Star and Grand Seiko, I like buying the limited edition ones. I don't like buying like regular releases, but the limited edition ones are like, oh my gosh, oh my god. I'm a simp for this stuff, man. I'm a simp for seeing effort, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I'm a simp for seeing somebody bring something to life that I can't do. I can't do myself. That's something that I'm really fascinated by. Thoughts on the new Yu-Gi-Oh shoes? They're all right. They're cool. They're cool. I don't know. I like the blue eyes more than the dark magician, but even then, I don't like even this shirt. Okay, like I printed this just so that I can test run some t-shirts. I would not wear this in public. I like my hobbies being closeted. You know what I mean? Like I even got recognized at the gym once where someone was like, "Oh, yo, are you strictly sealed?" And I was like, "Oh shit." I'm a closet collector, bro. I'm not. Yeah. I don't like going too ham. So yeah, I would not wear Yu-Gi-Oh shoes as an investment. I don't know. Is there people that will wear that stuff? Who knows? How many times have you been recognized in public then? Just that one time. 1900 Rolex. I have not delved into older watches, to be honest with you, Harold. I have not delved into. I'm still like just on the surface. Like I'm just trying to get to past 2 decades. How would I price a reverse secret Gate Guardian first edition MRDE? Go on eBay, man. Whatever first edition regular goes for, that's gonna be maybe half the price. Whatever North American goes for, the E is probably half. But man, dude, this thing is like sickening, man. I've been looking at watches literally the past like 3 4 days. No lifing. So nice. I want to own this so bad, but this shit is sold out. Like you can't even find this. It says here in stock. Wait, is this in stock actually? If this is in stock, you're gonna see a purchase right now. And also the problem with Orient is that nobody freaking sells it in the US. Oh, it's out of stock. Damn. Okay. Thought you guys were gonna see me purchase something real quick right now. I looked everywhere for this. I couldn't find it. Any advice for a watch around 1K? I like the. It depends. Do you like open hearts? If you like open hearts, then I recommend. Honestly, the non. So this one is a 1K watch. This is $1,000. It's not really that expensive. Um, but it will set you back, right? Like a whole rack. The non-limited edition of this one. So I'll show you what it looks like. The non-limited edition of this is like $500. I was actually thinking of buying it because yesterday there was eBay bucks. Like I shared it with my Patreon group. There was eBay 5% eBay bucks, so you get like 5% off. Um, Let me show you what the. I think the regular one looks just as good. If you like open hearts, if you don't like open hearts, if you like the more regular ones. For me, I don't like skeleton. Skeleton means like where it's like the whole thing is showing. I like only like a small part where it just shows the engine basically. Damn, where the hell is this? And I think another issue that these things have is that they don't have freaking nicknames. It pisses me off. Like I gotta remember AV0B05E. Like, bruh, what kind of branding is that? But the non-limited edition of this one, I'm trying to find one for you, but it's kind of hard. So this is the white one. You can see here. This is nice. This is class. Um, this is the brown one. No, this is the blue one. This one is actually really nice. This is the one that I was looking at. Like in case I can't find like the limited edition one. The non-limited edition looks like this, where it's like it has like very dark blue here. I can't find a good picture. Yeah, like it's very subtle here, where it's like two different textures. This one is really nice. Another one that I'm looking at is the Hamilton Jazz Master or something. I think Jazz Master. This one actually has a proper name. Yeah, like check this out. Ooh, so sexy. Look at this. I don't like the letters, the numbers, but this is the only watch that has this kind of face, so it's kind of unique. This one's actually quite cheap too. This says $1,000 Canadian, but you can get this for much cheaper. If you want to find these, go on eBay. I like eBay as well as Chrono 24. Yeah, like this is like $1,000 at the Bay. Like that's freaking cheap. And 5% off. And this is what's it called? This is in-house movement as well. In-house means like they make it themselves. They don't send it off to China or anything like that. Grand Seiko does in-house. Orient Star does in-house. That's why I like them. I'm looking at that Orient Star you linked on eBay. It's $520 for open heart. Yeah, I found them as low as $475. I found them as low as $475. Carl F. with Shermanero. Yeah, like bro, I'm trying to collect these, but I'm not trying to break no bank. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to spend like Yu-Gi-Oh money on these watches. So the only flex watch that I like is the Daytona. Oh my god, look, these things are so nice. This is so sick. This is the only, what's it called? This is the only watch that I actually love in terms of Rolex. I actually don't like Rolex that much. This is this one, and then the Oyster Flex Meteorite. But this is like this is crazy money. This is like 150 grand. This is stupid money. I can't afford this in my life. But I would love to own this. This is such a beautiful watch, especially with like the black band. There's a stainless steel that looks pretty much the same. It's this. This is gorgeous too. But I'm not paying 40 grand for this is $40,000. I'm not paying 40 grand for for no watch, bro. It's one of the earliest Swiss brands. Yeah, that is good. Check out. Yeah, I've heard of Launch and so on. I actually like their stuff too, man. I like their stuff too. IWC. Oh shit. I like their stuff too. I like this type of uniqueness, man. Like for me, I don't want just a regular watch. You know what I mean? I don't want a closet watch. I want something where it's like you look at it and you're like, damn, like this is a work of art. And this is beautiful, bro. Like I don't even know if I can afford something like that. I would love to own something like this. Wow, this is like look at this. This is a work of art, man. I would love to own something like this. But this looks expensive AF. Let's see what the price is. See, like I love when the hands and like the accents match the like look at that, dude. This is so what is the price here though? That is the issue. A hundred, a hundred and 104 grand. Yeah, one day. Presidential Rolex. So I'm not too big on presidentials, to be honest with you. But I don't like gold watches. Okay, I never liked it. I never liked when you put like metals into the watch. But I do like date. I think it's called date just. No, day dates. Like just a simple day date. I really like these, especially with like the green dials. I think these are nice. But if I'm gonna go this simple, I'm just gonna go for a cheaper brand. Cause again, I'm not buying these for like the hype or to flex or anything like that. Their casebacks are insane. Yeah, they are. It's one of the earliest Swiss brands. Check out. Yeah. How do I feel about IWC? I'm just getting into them. I'm just getting into like the whole thing, but like for me, I'm not really too big a fan of like having like the what is this called? I'm not too big of a fan of having like the what do you call this? Acronyms, okay? Because it just looks like Daniel Wellington, bro. There's just another Daniel Wellington to me. I obviously I understand it has a lot more history and heritage, but still, I'm actually not too big of a fan of these. To be honest with you, they're okay. It's a little too simple for my liking. If I'm gonna go simple, I'm gonna go with what's it called? Either an Omega or Grand Seiko. But I really like Grand Seiko, man. I just dude, I saw that thing in person. Like I saw the freaking spring drive in person. I was like, what the hell? This is so sick. What about G Shock? I I I never really wore G Shocks, but I think that they're cool. I think that they have their own place. But yeah. Anyway, guys, let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I think a lot of people are leaving. And let me reply to emails real quick. So if you guys want to order, this is the link. Let me reply to everyone. You can see me reply real time. And again, thank you to everyone that what's it called? Thank you to everyone who wants to support the project. It really does mean a lot, honestly. Thank you very much. Like the fact that you guys even like my taste in how I designed the thing, that does mean a lot, honestly. Thank you. So do you guys have any Yu-Gi-Oh questions so that before we call it a day or anything like that? Or anything that you guys want to talk about? Yuck. Yeah, I would never make a binder like this with blue and yellow. Yuck. Gross. What is the difference between American and Euro print? Depends on the card, bro. Like on in first edition LOB all the way up to AST, you're not gonna really see difference. The difference between GX Ultimate Rares, you're gonna see a little bit of a difference. Actually, a pretty big difference. And then for 5Ds, you're gonna see a difference in the secret rare. I saw in your binder that you have some Zexa cards. How long have you been collecting them for? I haven't. I actually just I actually received I received a collection and he had those cards in them, and usually if I don't have the card, I just keep it in my collection, and if I have it, what's it called? If I have it, then what's it called? I would sell it or replace it, basically. That's usually what I do. Why do AE Altis go so hard? Because they're printed in Japan. I bought the Blue Eyes Golden Rare, the advertised American print, and they were actually 50% more expensive, like you said. Yeah, North American print is just more sought after for the original sets, because obviously that's the one that most people grew up with. Oh, and if you're on Patreon, you can, what's it called? Hop on there, and I gave a discount. So, will you put any Yu-Gi-Oh slabs on my website? Yeah, there are some Yu-Gi-Oh slabs that I'm gonna be putting up. Probably either. I don't know what I'm gonna do it, to be honest with you, but I still have like this whole stack that I still have to. You see this right here? I still have to post all of this on my website still. Are all the first edition MRD secrets reverse? Only European ones are. Is that LOB box? No, that is something actually way more rare. That is an Asian English Enemy of Justice booster box. Way more rare. Do I sell any raw singles that are not listed on my website? If so, how do we contact you? The problem with raw singles is I don't really have time to sell like stuff that's below $50. So if you have a card that you want to buy that you know it's like $200 plus, $150 plus, message me what you want to pay, and if sending me an email, if I reply to you, it means I have it, and if I don't reply, it means I don't have it. Because I get a lot of emails that people are asking me, hey, are you selling this? Are you selling this? Like I can't really reply because everybody's sending me messages for like everybody's sending me messages like all the time. You know what I mean? Okay, thanks. Looking for near. I'm guessing you have the rest of the message to say. Near mint DMG MFC. Yeah, I like first edition. I have a near mint MFC, but like those cards, you're gonna have to give me like a competitive offer in order for me to sell. Because I'd rather just hold those. Those are like the best cards to hold. You know what I mean? So. Wait a minute. Check out this setup, eh? Isn't that so cool? What's the pricing on PSA 10 DMG first ed MFC? 12 grand probably, 10 to 12 grand. I will ask with my offer price next time. Yeah, no problem, man. Like, I just can't reply to, like, because look, this is my day-to-day process. Like, I get a message probably like once every 30 minutes, okay, saying, "Hey man, are you selling this?" Okay? I can't go and look for the thing that you want to buy unless you giving me an offer price that is actually competitive. If you're offering me, like, for example, MFC Dark Magician Gold, let's say PSA 9 goes for 2 grand. If you go offer me 15 grand for DMG PSA 9, like, it's like I'd rather just hold it, bro. I'd rather just hold it. I'm not here to, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm not here to, like, kind of just lose money on shit. Do those frames you have your PSA cards shipped to Australia? Yeah, I believe that they do. I'm not sure. Message them that they're here. This is their website. Okay, that's their website. Um, they what's it called? They sponsored. They didn't really sponsor the channel, but they're not paying me. But yeah, they sent me a thing for them. Are the weekly podcasts gonna be a thing? Okay, there was supposed to be a podcast for tomorrow, but my guy kind of flopped. So so what's it called? It's gonna go for next week. But I'm gonna try my best to do, like, once a week. The problem is, like, getting the people's schedules. Like, I'm free, you know what I mean? But other people, they're not free as much. So yeah, I wanted to do one with Gezi TCG, like, cause he's a PSA consultant actually. So I wanted to basically just get the background scoop on what the process is to getting a card, like, approved for grading or whatever. You know what I mean? I have really juicy questions. You know what I wanted to actually ask Ruxin that I should have asked is, when he shifted to YouTube, how much of a pay cut did he take, or did his pay go up? Yeah, I mean, I believe now his pay went up, but I think he went full time. I think he went full time before he even hit 100K. So you think you could get Schlost on the podcast? The problem is he doesn't want to show his face. So the podcast is gonna be really lame if you don't show your face. YouTube pays so well, surprising. No, it doesn't, dude. YouTube doesn't pay. It's just the sponsorships pay. Like, when you see those people, like, get a sponsorship ad, those are what pay, and those are like around $2,000 a video. So those are what pay. It's just YouTube money doesn't really pay that much. A spicy question would be for the PSA consultant: is there any lobbyists? Because we sometimes clearly see cards that don't deserve the credit it has. No, it does not. No, there's no lobbyists. I'll answer that for you. Yeah, for real. Yeah. So for your YouTube, like, if you don't, what's it called? If you don't, what's it called? If you don't take sponsorships, it's, like, pretty much impossible to make a living. Because the thing is, like, when you get 100K subs, now you have a following that is actually waiting for you to drop videos, right? Like, for me, I can drop a video whenever I want, and sometimes people show it love, sometimes people don't. When you have 100K, people are expecting things of you, right? And that's kind of the problem with a lot of, like, society today. It's like, they have this thing where it's like you have social responsibility. That is a concept that is completely stupid in my opinion. Like there's no such thing as social responsibility. The only responsibility, the only thing people owe you, okay? No, the only people that actually owe you something are your parents. Everybody else doesn't owe you shit. You understand? So the whole idea, the whole idea of social responsibility is the most asinine concept I've ever heard. Bashir, thanks for the dono, man. I appreciate it. Hey, man, do you invest in new sets? And what do you think of sealed sets in the future in terms of value? I do not invest in modern sets. The latest thing I would buy is Zexal. That is the only thing that I would buy, and it's the latest thing. I will not go past Zexal. Unless it's like some card that I really like or something like that. But Zexal is the last era I will buy and last era I will collect. And in terms of sets, I don't really, when I collect my binders like these, I don't really look at value. I really don't. The stuff that I collect value in, or I look to kind of like speculate in, is PSA cards, sealed product. That's usually what I do. I do not consider my binders an investment. Like those are the stuff that is probably gonna go to the grave with me. These I really actually enjoy. The PSA cards, the other stuff are the PSA cards are not really my thing. Hopefully that makes sense. How many cards fit in the binder in total? 432 cards. 432. It's a 12-page double-sided 9-pocket binder, so. Let me know if that makes sense, Bashir, or if you want me to explain something further. You get priority. So 24 double-sided pages on each binder. Yeah, 24. Yeah. The reason I don't go past Zexal is because, in my opinion, the game kind of changed drastically after Zexal. See, with Synchro and XYZs, the way that the game was played is basically you're adding an extra special summon, okay? When Pendulum started to hit, which is, I think, 2014, 2013 era, I don't remember exactly. When that hit, it kind of changed, even the board kind of changed, you know what I mean? And I didn't really like that. And once the board changes, the landscape, in my opinion, you kind of lose the original essence of the game. And that's kind of why I stick to Zexal and earlier. Also, I played during Zexal and I really enjoyed it. I thought like the format was fantastic. Not as good as Synchro. I think Synchro was the best era for Yu-Gi-Oh! But Zexal was fantastic as well. With Pendulums, it kind of like, it was just taking things a little too far, where the board is kind of now broken. So that's why I was not really a fan. And, you know, contrary to popular belief, most people actually like Pendulum era the most. So like the 2015 era, if you ask any like actual duelist or Yu-Gi-Oh channel, they'll tell you 2015 era is the best. But I kind of was like tapped out of it, if that makes sense at that point. GX era, good times. GX era was actually shitty for dueling. It wasn't actually that good. Synchro era was like the best in terms of playability. Like in terms of playing, even Lightsworns. Lightsworns didn't really become a thing until Synchros, right? Until the Duelist Genesis with Charge of the Light Brigade, right? Lightsworn is like basically a Synchro era deck because Charge of the Light Brigade was what really kind of brought the game into like, it brought Lightsworns into prominence. Before then, it was Dad, right? But even then, with the Synchro era, they brought Teledad, right? Because Emergency Teleport started, and Krebons, I believe, came out in the Duelist Genesis. So the Duelist Genesis was what really brought out, and it flushed out the whole GX era. Strike of Neos had 6 SAMs, but then again, like the 6 SAM engine started with Stardust Overdrive, which is basically Gateway of the Six, which is like one of the most disgusting cards ever made. Like Gateway of the Six is like so stupid. It literally allows an infinite level of loop. Like it's disgusting. But 6 SAMs was amazing, man. I love 6 SAMs. Yeah, so like GX brought a lot of archetypes, but the synchro era was what really kind of like flushed them out to the point where it's like, this is this is kind of like the best era in my opinion in terms of dueling. Like there's a reason why Edison is like so popular. You know what I mean? There's a reason for that. Like even if I was to go back, I would not go back to GOAT. I think Edison era is the best era that existed. I would even go as far as like Dino Rabbit era. But even then, Dino Rabbit like slimmed down the tier decks a lot, right? But still, I absolutely loved Synchro era. That was like the most incredible time, honestly. You had Gravekeepers, Black Wings, it was just home runs all the time. I loved Gravekeepers, bro. Gravekeepers is the most OG format that there is. Okay? It's the most OG format that there is that can literally keep up with synchros. Like, how sick is that? I love Gravekeepers, man. Like, my friend, a really good friend of mine, his name is Tony. Shout out to you. This guy, like, literally stomped our asses with Gravekeepers all the time. You plan on doing whatnot in the future for fun? Um, like I really should, to be honest with you. I have a massive amount of inventory that is like so backed up. I really should, but yeah, I just can't get into another social media, bro. Like I can't even stand Instagram already, bro. Like I'm already sick of Instagram. YouTube is like YouTube is like, I like YouTube honestly because you guys get to learn more about me and you get to kind of build a relationship with me. It's a lot closer than Instagram, but what's it called? Yeah, the problem with it is that it takes so much damn work. Now it's a little bit easier because I can just stream, right? But yeah, YouTube takes a lot of work. When is the next box break? Well, there's some boxes that have not been even cleared yet, even though the ulti hasn't even been pulled. So, like the link is in the description. If you guys want to grab packs, As soon as those are clear, I might open up some English boxes, but I don't want to be stuck with 3 open boxes. I honestly shouldn't have done that. I think I should have waited until they sold out and then I opened, but now I have 3 boxes that are kind of like stuck unopened and nothing has been pulled yet. Is Alti guaranteed for 1,000 eyes? I think it's 1 in 2 boxes. I'm pretty sure it's 1 in 2 boxes. Do I like the Art of Rush dual cards? They're okay. I like the DMG. I don't like too many of them though. I don't even like modern Yu-Gi-Oh art, to be honest with you. I got a valuable book in the mail today. The cover is sick. Valuable book, in my opinion, is gonna be one of the best collector items in the future, honestly. Especially 1 through like I think 1 through 6 or 7. They're gonna be the most collectible stuff in the future. I absolutely love valuable book. If you guys want to support the channel, pick up Valuable Book 5 with Barrel Dragon included inside. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. So what's up with the binders? Just dropped into the stream. You gotta scroll back. I showed everything like 30 minutes ago. Your prediction or view of how TCG world would look in 5 years with all this Web3 stuff and future of finance. In the next 5 years, I think, in my opinion, well, in the next 2 years, I think we're gonna have like Armageddon. But then in the next 5 years, we're gonna have a lot of prosperity and Web3. I think Web3 is very important for the future of our civilization if we are to continue down this digital path. In terms of finance, if we do not find another if we do not find another outlet to store wealth in other than the US dollar or the whatever currency you use, then we shall have even a longer period of Armageddon. Bitcoin for the win. Absolutely Bitcoin for the win. Yes. Holding strong since 2016. Have not sold one. Black Rose. He has Black Rose or Starter Star. I think Black Rose. Let's get some crazy one of one Konami NFTs. Yeah, I'm not actually a fan of what's it called? I'm actually not a fan of NFTs. I'm more of a Bitcoin enthusiast because of the fundamentals, but I actually don't really do what's it called? I don't really do NFTs at all, to be honest with you. Isn't Armageddon gonna be in 24? I mean, like financial Armageddon. That's what I meant. Not like apocalypse. I do believe the apocalypse is like around 2040 area, yeah. But I mean like financial Armageddon. Oh, my current avatar is NFT. Yeah. Oh. My current avatar. Why apocalypse in 2040? I don't want to get into it, bro. This it's a long, 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 long talk. Yeah, do you? How much is that worth? Are bored apes even a thing? I don't even remember. I have not checked on them in a minute. Are they still a thing?
I'm going to be.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're done. Did you finish?
Mm-hmm. I'm at the checkout for binders, but I'm having the same issue again. Doesn't want to ship to my country. Let me. Where are you again, Keanu? People are just copying the idea and reselling, making millions. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I don't really understand like the I don't really understand the hype behind it, but it is what it is. I mean, the market speaks for itself. Wait, where's the? I remember seeing a video about the Bored Ape, um, Nazi conspiracy theory or whatever. Where's the video? Why is it? Is it gone?
Is that the one that explains like the showering and the like the gas chambers and stuff?
No, no. Oh, no, no, I see it. The hype behind NFT is, I believe, it is more of a status because when people look at the NFTs, they see who owns it. That gives you somewhat of clout and status. I see. Yeah, I figured. I mean, there's definitely a status symbol behind, like, putting up one of your bored apes as a thing. That's very interesting. Why is this ghosted? Why is it ghosted? Yo, check this. Check this out right here. Okay, this is 1.8 million views. Okay? 1.8 million views, and you can't even look this up. Look at this. This should be number one, bro. There's like 700K views. How is 1.8 million not at the top here? I'm literally typing in the exact title. How can you not look it up? This is crazy. You actually can't look it up. $1.8 million, June 19th. This is like that. What was that documentary, Kels, where there's like a video on how to find the video?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
Okay, there's this documentary. There's this documentary that talks about the you know, the Podesta emails, Pizzagate, and all these you know how like they expose like the people that are sitting in politics as pedophiles. There's like this big documentary with like 4 or 5 million views, okay? And they buried the shit out of it. No joke. Like they literally buried the hell out of it. And what's it called? There's literally a video with like 500k views on how to find the video. And like you have to scroll to like page 7 or something. How to find. Let me look it up.
If you eat before you get home, those sweet potatoes are in the oven.
Okay, I can't find it. No joke, bro. Like there's literally a video of how to find the Pizzagate video. Like, and because it was buried so hard, like I would look everywhere, I couldn't find it. You have to go to some guy's channel, click on his liked videos. He has some unlisted playlist or something like that in order to find it. Like, yo, YouTube be wildin', man. These guys are wild. Like, big demon right here. I can't find it. I honestly can't find it, but yeah, shadow banning is like what's it? It's a real thing, bro. Like they literally, I'm telling you, that video had 5 million views. Like, okay, like you could literally type in the exact title, okay, and it's like literally like 10-word sentence. You plug it into YouTube and you still can't pull up the video. It's insane. Why can't I remember? Let me see if I can find. Oh yeah, it's called Out of Shadows. It's called Out of Shadows. Okay, that's what the documentary is called. Trying to find this.
Out of the shadows?
No, Out of Shadows. Yeah, look. This is the video right here. Look, I'll show you right now. Look at this. So this is a re-upload, okay? Somebody re-uploaded this. But this was originally 2 years ago, okay? Literally how to find Out of Shadows documentary. But the original one, like, this is a re-upload that was like a year ago. But the original one, which was like 3 years ago, like you cannot find it. It's like absolutely buried. It's insane. But yeah, check this video out, how to find Out of the Shadows documentary. And and watch that one. It's very interesting documentary, to say the least. Could you please tell us your top 3 out of 5 Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards? 3 to 5. My 3 to 5 favorite cards. I like Magic Formula. I like Dark Magician Girl. Magic Formula, Dark Magician Girl. I like the original Blue Eyes White Dragon, like this right here. This art. And tour guide. Yeah, I really like tour. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have so many favorite cards. I can't narrow it down. But anyway, I'm starting to lose my voice. I think I have yeah. If you guys want to order these, okay? If you guys want to order these, shoot me an email. And I will give you the link so you guys can order it. And if you are in the UK, you need to tell me that you're in the UK, and I will see if we can create a bundle deal for a bunch of you guys. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I really hope you guys enjoyed the reveal of the binders. I worked really hard on them. Thank you for your support, whether you're purchasing, liking the videos, commenting, any of that. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.